So here's a few tips on how and why you'd want to be making better friends with red jujubes. And these are also called red dates or Chinese dates. The botanical is Ziziphus vulgaris, or Ziziphus jujube, or Ziziphus salvia. Oh, sativa, sorry, forgive me there. Or Ziziphus moritania. Those are the kind of most commonly used. And they're kind of like apricots, right? Lots of different varieties. They all do this. They all have the same properties. And it's a sweet herb, food as medicine, neutral. So it's not going to be super hot, super cold. A little bit to the warming side, perhaps. Edible, really safe. And it is a big deal in traditional Chinese medicine in Asia. Very famous for its adaptogenic properties, as we would say in the West, its digestive capability. It's a cardiotonic. And from traditional Chinese medicine perspective, TCM, we consider it a really important building yang, specifically yang qi, and that's what's called the qi in the body, right, in some descriptors. So this is a warming herb, transforming. It's going to protect. It's going to move. It's going to help you hold. So if you've been having hemorrhoids, for example, things that start to drop, prolapse, this is an herb that's going to lift all that, because that's what yang does. That's what qi does, right? They lift. And it's also an herb that's known for nourishing blood and qi, which is a really nice balance in a yang kind of herb, that it's got this, because blood is yin, right? Cooling, moistening, nourishing. And it also calms Shen. Shen is identified with the heart system, and it is that part of your being, your soul, that is specifically identified with your awareness and your consciousness. And when it's disturbed and rattled, you're not going to be able to sleep. You're not going to have focus. You'll have foggy brain. Your capacity for attending to things is diminished, right? So calming Shen is a really powerful capability. The nutritional content of red jujubes is so high that they're just out, and the other compounds, medicinal compounds that are in it, are fantastic for helping people recover from long-term illness. They'll obviously help prevent you from getting sick in the first place. Kids love them. They're delicious, right? And women appreciate this herb. It's very popularly used to help, encourage longevity and beauty, and also to replenish the blood after menses or having given birth, right? Builds blood, nourishes blood and qi. So it's a great way to kind of bolster your system up. They're called an elixir of life. Not surprisingly. And there's a commercials, a product saying in Asia that just 3 dates a day will keep you young forever. So come on. Why wouldn't you have some red jujubes in your diet? You can throw them into stews and soups. They're great raw. If you boil them, you really release the bioavailability of the compounds and nutrients in them. So that's kind of the preferred way of eating them. And they're just really easy to add to a lot of foods. Another thing to know about them in terms of how you're going to use them is that they're an incredible guide herb. They're one of the few herbs, licorice is another one, that goes into all 12 meridians, right? It goes into all the systems within the body. And so that means it's going to be able to guide any other medicines that you're taking to those centers and support them and nourish them. So that's kind of an important aspect of them. You'll see them mentioned in many, many formulas for this reason. They're just kind of giving that extra boost, if you will, to the system as a whole. So they also harmonize and help protect against the harsh properties of some of the other herbs. So this is a mojo herb. Edible, medicine, delicious, and easy to use, and safe. Got any questions or comments? Please leave one for me below. I'd love to hear from you.